Hi, I'm Brad Chapman. This is Yes You Can, Inspire to Achieve, and today we're talking about public speaking or inspirational, motivational speaking. So, you've got a company, you've got a team of people that need to be inspired and motivated. Do you know, even accountants can be inspired and motivated. Every company can at times require and need an external influence that can come in and can have a meeting, a brief seminar in your conference room, in one of your sales rooms, where you bring everybody together and you motivate and you inspire them and you give them some tidbits to help them during their day, that you break the ice a little bit, that break down the barriers between the departments within the company, with one ultimate aim of bringing people together for them to spearhead all their energy and all their drive and all their enthusiasm in order to deliver positive results to your company. Now, as I say, even an accountant can be inspired and motivated. I used to be involved quite extensively in business networking, and I've spoken at some very large venues, and I've spoken in front of some fairly large audiences, and I absolutely love it. I'm a crazy speaker. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and sometimes my P's and Q's aren't quite right, but in terms of inspiration and motivation and drive, there isn't a better person. I'm down to earth. I've been to hell and back myself. I've experienced success and adversity. I know the good, the bad, and the ugly of being in business and life. I've had my own personal adversity and business adversity. I've had my own personal success and my own business success. That places me in a fairly unique position. I've been able to come across fairly humbly and down to earth and tell a few stories about life in general. And sometimes you're going to find that accountant sitting in the corner starts going, yeah, oh, yeah, and he starts getting excited. And then everyone looks around and says, blimey, even Bill the accountant is a little bit motivated. We've never seen Bill the accountant start raising his hands and getting excited because Bill's the bean counter. Even the bean counters, the accountants, forgive me, can have as much inspiration as the sales team or the customer services team or the manufacturing team or the HR team. Everybody can be brought together. It's just how they act in their roles during the day and the dynamic of their roles. It just varies between sales and back end. You've got to be very careful in businesses that you don't get this divide between sales and manufacturing, between sales and customer services. And all too often, I find in businesses that the sales teams will go off gallivanting out, creating sales, and sometimes making unreasonable or giving unreasonable expectations to the customers that then the back end teams or the support teams have to facilitate and endure. And then you get this culture, oh, I can't believe Freddie in sales has done this again and he's told the customer this. And then all of a sudden you've got yourself a culture where everyone is fighting each other, is stabbing at each other. By bringing the company together, by having an inspirational, motivational speaking session about the business, where it's going, making a few jokes about the people in the company, but bringing people together, breaking down the barriers. Ultimately, it's like taking an onion and taking an onion, and so many people, company directors, are afraid to do this. But if you take an onion and you start to unpeel the brown wrap off the outside, your eyes are fine, it's not too bad, but you know what, you start to peel away a few of the layers of the onion, which is your company, and breaking down the team and trying to break down the barriers. What's going to happen first of all? It's going to get a few tears in your eyes as you peel back the onion. But once you peel the onion and you put it back together and put the brown wrap on, you may have had a few tears, but you've got a brand new onion just ready to go. That onion's motivated, it's inspired, it's energized, it's ready to achieve. The sales team now understand the implications of their actions when they're delivering a commitment and they're making a suggestion of a service offering to a customer. The back end will do all they can to service the sales team. The sales team will do all they can to understand customer services and what stress you're putting on them when you're not talking to each other. The management will come together to have regular management meetings to understand everybody's departments, and you can have job swaps and all sorts of things that can help bring a company together. So inspirational speeches are not just about inspiring a company, not just about overcoming adversity, not just about pushing a business forward to the next height. They're about breaking down the barriers and the walls and the divides in your company to unite one unified army. One unified army that will stand there like Braveheart, and then they'll follow the leader, and no matter what happens, they will go into that battle of business and life, and they will endure, they will overcome, and they will achieve, and ultimately they will deliver. What have you got to lose? What have you got to lose by having an inspirational speaker? My name is Bradley Chapman, and I've been down to the depths of hell and the highest of heights. I know the good and bad, and I'd love to help your business. If you'd like to give me a free call so I can understand how I can help you within your business, then either send me an email or find my number on the website and give me a call. I'd love to come along and inspire your team, and I've guaranteed results as well. So give me a call. Thanks very much indeed for listening, and have a great day. This is Brad Chapman. God bless. Goodbye.